Does the thought of making a whiskey sour scare you? I'm Sabrine with BC Liquor. Let's break down those walls. Few simple ingredients: egg whites, lemon, simple syrup, and your favorite whiskey. Let's get cracking. Make sure you grab some fresh eggs. We're only going to use the white, so keep the yolks aside. You can use those for making bennies later on. If you're scared or uncomfortable separating egg whites, you can also use pasteurized egg whites as an option. Of course, we need some sweetness. We're using half an ounce or 15 mils of 2-to-1 simple syrup. Well, what is that? 2-to-1 simple syrup is 2 parts sugar to 1 part water. And to create balance and beautiful texture, you're gonna add more lemon juice. We're going for 3/4 of an ounce or 20 mils. Add that right to your tin. And of course, we need the star of the show. We need whiskey. Don't be shy, be generous. We're using 2 ounces or 60 mils. I generally like whiskeys that have a little bit more body, a little bit more texture. I find it just makes the drink a little more interesting. If you like a lighter style, you can use a nice Scotch, or you can even try Canadian rye. Makes a great whiskey sour. Now, here's the fun part. Because it's an egg white, we're using the real fresh egg, we wanna break up that protein. So we're gonna do what we call a dry shake. So just gently close your tin and just give it a good shake. Or if you don't wanna shake, you can also use a whisk, just to break it up a little bit. All right, let's add some ice. Don't be shy when you're using ice at home for your cocktails. The more ice you use, the colder your drink gets without becoming over diluted. Now, when you're shaking a cocktail, don't be gentle. You're at a rock concert, you really want to incorporate those ingredients. It's not gentle, you don't need to rock it this way. Put some muscle into it. I like to shake for about 7 to 10 seconds. Nice and frothy. And of course, when straining your whiskey sour, I like to use a strainer to remove any of those ice chips and really give that foam a nice texture. Why did I swirl my tin? That's making sure that that egg white is nicely incorporated. It doesn't float to the top right away. I want that to happen in the glass. Look at that beautiful texture. Okay, there are a few ways you can garnish your drink now. I always like to add some lemon oil, so grab some lemon, use the peel, express those oils over top. Adds a nice freshness when you grab your cocktail. I also like to use Angostura Bitters. 3 little dashes. Adds a nice little clove characteristic, and take a toothpick and run that through to make it look fancy. That is your whiskey sour. Head over to your local BC Liquor to pick up your favorite whiskey today.